So this first how-to tutorial is going to have a look at a feature in PowerPoint that allows us to create template backgrounds that we can use over and over again to improve consistency. So I'm going to open up a PowerPoint program here, and I'm just going to choose a white background here. Now, first of all, I get offered this heading background with a title slide. I can change the layout of any slide by going up into the home menu here where it says layout and just selecting a different option of my layout. So for the moment I'm going to opt for blank. What we're going to do is we are going to have a look at changing each of these layouts so that they actually have a template background to represent something that you may want for your classroom. So posters or signs for the classroom, and we create that template so that you can just pick which layout you're after for that particular activity. So for the moment I'm just going to set this to blank. And in order to change the actual layout areas, I'm going to go into the themes menu, and I'm going to, instead of picking one of the default themes that PowerPoint offers me here, I'm going to create my own by editing the Slide Master. So I go here to Edit Slide Master and I choose Slide Master. Now if I edit this large Slide Master that's selected here on the left hand side, that will affect all of the layout options. So if I want one design that is going to be the same for every document I'm going to produce, then I would use this one. If I want to have some variety and different designs appropriate for maybe different subjects or for different activities, then I would not use this large template, but I would change the look of some of the smaller templates below. I know I'm in the master view because this yellow strip across the top says master view. This is not where I put any of my content of my work. This is just going to be the design, so the background, the theme. So let's get started. If I choose this first option here, I'm going to just delete the content of what's on here at the moment. So Command and A will allow me to select all, or I can click and drag over everything. I'm just going to remove those things. So first of all, let's just do something really simple where we have a option where we can use the ISM logo as a border or as a banner. So I'm just going to insert from the file that I have it saved. There is the ISM logo. I'm just going to pop that at the bottom there, and I could use this as a sign area. Let's do a different one. Select everything there and delete. And this one I'm going to choose just like a curvy border for the edges of my page, maybe for signs for the classroom door or notices for parents, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to choose a shape. There we go, there's a box to fill the whole area. I'm just going to edit the colour of that for a moment. So I go into the format. I've got some pre-designed styles that I can pick from, which are generally pretty nice. The colours can be quite pleasant. Yeah, it's quite pleasant, that one. Or if wanted to, I can just go in and choose a set colour or a gradient, for example. I'm now going to bring in a different shape, and I'm going to cut it out to the top of this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the size of this oval to leave just two corners showing. Let's have a look. Now rotate a little bit more. And go this way. Okay, perfect. So let's just zoom out a little bit. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to select both objects, the green background and the strange oval that I've put on top of it here, and I'm going to cut this out, just leaving these two shapes here. So Command and A to select all, to choose both objects. I'm just going to right click and go to my grouping options, and I'm going to say subtract. There we go. So I've got a nice little border there that again I can use for common templates. Okay. One more, I think. And we'll do something similar again. Maybe this is going to be for a sign or for an object, something like that. Again, I can build up shapes, for example, putting things in, choosing where to pop them. Let's replace that with a thought bubble, shall we? Maybe this could be our thought for the day area. Yeah. I could use this as a template for mind maps or plenary ideas, anything like that. So I'm just going to replicate the arrow and drop it in a couple of different places. And I'm just going to spin it round and attach it to my object here. There we go, a template that I can use maybe for mind mapping or part displays. Again, I'm just going to select all of the objects there, and I'm again going to do something in grouping. Instead of, there's always the group option which just links together the different shapes so that I can edit them together. But slightly better than group is this combine and the union options, because what they actually do is they make it physically one shape. So you lose all of the sort of the border areas where the shape crosses over, and colouring it can become an awful lot easier. So if I'm going to just union that, that is now one solid shape. And again, I can go in and I can choose a theme for it. Let's go for purple. It's not bad. Resize it a little bit because we want some, make sure there's room for the students to write their thoughts or ideas around. Okay, perfect. Once I've created the templates that I want, whatever templates they might be, I can close the master. Now, it doesn't seem to have affected anything here, but what it has affected is the layout of the options. So when I bring in a new slide, whatever that slide may be, I can then change the layout to represent one of the options that I have created. So the title slide, that's what the title slide looked like. And the title and content, oh, that's what that one looked like. And the section header, that was what that one looked like. So just by adding any new slide whenever and changing template, I can come up with my own base templates for producing work. So that's how master slides work.